A list is a collection of items in a particular order. We can make a list that includes the letter of the alphabet, the digits, or the name of people. You can put anything you want into a list, and the items in your list don't have to be related. In Python, we use brackets to indicate a list, and individual elements in the list are separated by commas. Let's see example of a list that contains programming languages name. The square bracket indicates our list, and the elements of the list are Python. Then these elements are separated by a comma, and now we have another element, and we have another programming language named Java, and same another C. If we want to print the list, we can use print function and give it our list. I will just copy and paste, and we can just run this program. It printed our list, but it also showing the square brackets with it. This is not a good output that we want to show. We can also print individual elements of the list. We can access element in a list or order collection, so you can access any element in a list by giving the position or index of the item desired. To access an element in a list, we need to write the name of the list followed by the index of the item enclosed in a square bracket. List index start from 0, so our Python is on index 0 and Java 1 and C on 2. Let's try to access Python. We can use print. I will remove this, and here I need to give the name of the list, which I will copy from here, and now we need a square bracket and index location that is 0 for Python. Let's just run and see. Now in our output we can see Python, and now if we want to print Java, just need to change the index location. That will be 1 for Java. Need to run it again. Now we have both items, Python and Java. We can also modify elements in a list. To change an element, we need to use the name of the list followed by the index of the element we want to change, and then provide the new value. For example, if you want to change the value of C, we can do this, and then its index location, that will be 2. And now over here we can set our new value such as Ruby. We can print and check if the value is changed. Now I just need to run the program. You can see when we printed the index location with 2, it printed Ruby. We can also add a new element to a list. For example, in our programming language list, if we want to add new or another programming language name, we can do this by calling its append function. This way, we will be able to add new element to the list. Programming lang, and then we need to call append function and pass it the value we want to add or the element we want to add. And for now we're gonna use Swift. Now I'm just gonna print it out again if we have this in our list now. Here in the output we can see it added Swift to our list that we printed by giving its index location. We can also remove an item from the list using the del statement. If we know the position of the item we want to remove from a list, we can use this statement. For example, if you want to remove this Swift, then we need to use del statement and then the location of our item. And now I'm just gonna print the list again to make sure it was removed from our list. Now let's see, run the program. You can say, yeah, the Swift is removed from our list. We can also pop the value from the list. Sometimes we want to use the value of an item after we have removed it from the list. The pop method removes the list item, the last in a list, but we can also save that item another variable. For example, our last item will be now for this Swift is deleted. That will be Ruby, I think. And now to get or pop that item from the list, we can call programming lang list function pop and save it or save value. This is the variable where I'm going to save that element, and then I'm going to call list function pop, which will remove the last item and return that item, which we can save in this variable. I'll just go ahead and print to make sure we have this value of the last item. Uh, Before I do that, I will also remove or comment so it don't become more confusing. Lot of output coming. Just need to comment this too. Now I will run the program. Yeah, it printed Ruby. That will be our last item in the list. And I'm also going to print the list again to make sure that from the list it also removed. So I'm just gonna give this programming lang list name. Run it again. You can see we have only 2 items in there. So that thing also worked. We can also use pop to remove an item from any position in a list by including the index of the item we want to remove. If I want to remove the first item, I can use first item. I will save the value over here and then programming lang and then pop and the index location, which is 0 for the first item, and then I'm just gonna print this value, the return value, first item, and then run the program. Yeah, you can see in the output we have this Python, the first element, and I'm gonna print it again, the whole list. It should have only one element remain in the list, Java. Let's make sure. You can see it just have Java left in there. If you don't know the position of the value, you still can remove item from a list by using remove method. We need to pass the value to this method and it will remove that item from the list. example, I'll save the return value in item and we'll call list function remove. We have only one item left, that's Java. So I'm just gonna give the name of Java to be removed from the list. And now print the list again to make sure that need to call remove. I missed that function. So make sure that it is removed. You can see the Java is also removed from the list. Now we have empty list. So this way you can remove the item from the list by its name or its value instead of index location. For more programming videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep supporting us. Thank you.